Hi Libra, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for April 15th through May 14th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Happy Mappy Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out and show her some love. This is intended to be an all-encompassing reading, but it may resonate in one specific area more than another. But it's supposed to be open to general instead of just like a romantic love reading like I normally do. The world is changing and this is about looking at everything, so in light of what's going on. So we got Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, and so perhaps you just started a situation and you're disappointed at the way things are going now because of what's going on in the world, but brighter days are ahead and you're looking forward to it. Or this is you grieving a love that was lost, but you're also coming out of it. You're seeing it for what it is. There's perspective here, and you're starting to understand, and brighter days are ahead because of that. So we shall see. Oh boy, I'm getting yelled at by a cat. Oh, okay. All right. The other one already brought down her socks. Libra Harsh Truth here. As always, this could resonate as you or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign. Okay, Libra. Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords, 7, 8, 9, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords. All right, now I've got cat hair on my face. That's gracious. All right. Okay. Now you got this. All right. You've just recently made some decisions here, and this is you dealing with the fallout. You're sticking to your guns. So what is it? What did you leave a job? Did you leave a relationship? What'd you do? All right. This Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Libra. Five of, yep, there's that decision making. Five of Swords. This is Queen of Cups. This is Queen of Cups. Libra. Could be Cancerian. Could be Aries. Cancer. Six of Wands. This Queen of Wands. I think the sadness is more that you can't be around your tribe right now too. That you're really, like, if you're walking away from this, you could really use the support of your friends right now, and you can't even be around them much as much as you'd like to be, or in the capacity that you'd like to be, like physically in front of them, because we're on lockdown. That's changing though, and I don't say that lightly. I have no evidence to say that. The reports are still what they are, but it feels like there's a turnaround in May. God forbid that's when it peaks, but it just feels like it's going to take a turn, and things are not going to be as restrictive as they've been. What's this Queen of Wands? The Magician. That could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. This could be Aries. It's this Eight of Cups for Libra. So Death card, that could be Scorpio. So we've got you dealing with the fallout of you making those decisions about what you want, and kind of putting your foot down and sticking to it, and come hell or high water, where your friends would be really helpful with that, to balance out and like to counterbalance any negative thinking or any backsliding. You really could use the support, so that's kind of not helping. That's like this undercurrent here, but there's determination here. What's this Nine of Swords? There's a determination to get you back. There's determination to restore you, because this is kind of taking you on a roller coaster ride. There's been a lot of distractions with this, and you're wanting you back and to get you back. And your person, or this situation, it feels like they're quite decisive about it being over. And because things have changed, by you putting your foot down, or you all of a sudden kind of withdrawing and going, I don't know if I want to continue to give in the same vein or continue to be like this. They wasted no time in being like, oh, okay. So there's something that the decision was rather quick for them, because if you're not going to continue to give supply, then they've got to find it somewhere else. And they're looking to the future to find new situationships, whatever that is. You've got someone, so I think that is going to be kind of like a second thing you're going to kind of deal with. That some call it the second crisis, because when you see how much, like, you're still kind of, it took a lot for you to put your foot down and to have conviction about this. And I think you wanted it to affect your person more than it did. So the fact that it was very kind of easy for them to go, well, I'm out. I'm gone. Okay, I'm out. You're just like, wait, what? That was, after all we've been through, you're just ready to end it and walk away? What's this Eight of Swords? What's this Eight of Swords? There it is. There's the second crisis. There's the you going, wait, what? So as you're realizing, it's twofold, because it's kind of like, are you kidding me? After all we've been through, it's just that easy for you to walk away. And then two, that causes you to kind of do some retroactive hindsight, looking at the relationship, figuring out and being like, really? Is that, so all this time it was never about, like, you're kind of going in through this sort of epiphany, upheaval, realization type thing of looking at the relationship again. What else for Libra? Eight of Swords. Which is all the more why you want your tribe to help counterbalance all of that. And you're really going to be wanting to connect with friends and anybody that can kind of buoy and insulate you from just the realizing all of this and seeing it for what it is and making the right choice. You made the right choice here. It's just, it was a hard choice, and you were invested in this. And you've had to make some decisions that were not easy for you, but it seems to be really easy with this person to just call it a day and be on the hunt. She or he is already creating anew elsewhere, even though we're all on lockdown. So there's kind of you going, well, dang, kind of just sitting there and being like, seriously, like, did I not even feature or factor into, because if it's that easy for someone to just go, okay, I'm out. Just because I put my foot down and wanted more efficacy and equality in the relationship, you're like, yeah, no. So that's frustrating for you. Pardon me, getting some water. I'm bummed that it wasn't more positive. This is something that kind of affirmed and made you more solidified in what you want in the next relationship. But this reading is about you kind of reeling with the discoveries you're making after you put your foot down. And it's I don't want to say especially painful, but that was going to come out. And I thought, oh gosh, I don't want this to be a horribly negative reading. But in the name of honesty and balance, that's what the kind of the shock and the upheaval is not just putting your foot down, but how easy this person was able to take that and deal with it and walk away. And then the realizations of what that must mean. And you're left to make meaning out of it by yourself, because this is someone that won't talk to you about it. So you're kind of just doing a deep dive on it, which is not fun in isolation. So lots of Zoom parties for you, please. Lots of connecting with those that love you and will uplift you and uphold you. This is going to be a group effort to get you some distance from this. Because there's frustration, sadness, anger, not knowing what to do, being dumbfounded by someone's coldness. You're going to need your friends to kind of buoy that for you. And you're not going to stay stuck there. This is a teachable moment, so to speak, but you're kind of mad at the end of the day. After you kind of process the shock of it, you're mad. You're like, really? Really? Yeah. What else for Libra? Oopsie. What else for Libra? Nine of Swords. But you know what, though? You're making the right decision. It's come to this. You have to address it. You can't keep going like this. That you've decided that, is what I'm saying. You can't keep going like this. You know it. Because at the Tower. So we got the Nine of Swords twice and the Tower twice. You're not messing around. This is you going, all right, this is you putting your foot down and being like, it has to come, this has to happen. Ripping off the Band-Aid. Got to do it. Needs to be done. The person's not going to make a decision either way. But once you put it on the table and being like, I want new when we come out of this. I want things to be differently when we come out of this. This could be a job. And your job's like, yeah, we'll hire somebody else. But you have decided to put your foot down. And instead of someone working with you on that, talking with you, it's... And you're like, wait, what? And part of the danger of this, with it doing it in isolation, could be that you might second guess yourself. And that's why I keep saying you made the right decision here. This is for your future betterment. You want someone that's much more connected and in tune with you. You don't want to be discarded or expendable. And so this is, but it's lots of Zoom parties or whatever else, please. Something. It doesn't have to be Zoom. I'm not sponsored or anything, but some connect, please. Stay connected so that it keeps you, counterbalanced. What else for Libra? Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual, and emotional reconnection. All right. So, the wake-up call that you needed. This wake-up call, because this is all about thinking about what you want moving forward. And that communal relationship that you want, it begins with you reconnecting with yourself. And you sitting and thinking about, you know what? I hate to say I shoulda, woulda, coulda, but I saw this back then. I knew this wasn't, but this person and I just connected on this level, or I wanted this job so badly. There was something about this that you were willing to make adjustments for in your personal standards that you hadn't before. Part of the grief and the sadness about this is that you gave parts away of yourself that you normally wouldn't. Like you kind of settled or you dipped below your standards. And so that's part of the frustration and sadness, is that you made concessions for this situation, job or person. And it didn't really amount to anything. This is someone that was just willing to walk away. Instead of being like, I know that this was special to you and it is to me too. Let's try something different or whatever. When you spoke up and said, I want a raise or I'm not happy, they're like, well, that's too bad. Thanks for your service. And you're like, wait, what? You can just let me go like that? Did like that? So it's left you kind of holding the bag and needing to process it and think about it yourself, because there's no more communication with this person. Or if it is, it's just going to hurt you even more, because they're not going to give you a straight answer. This is a slippery fish. So it's best to keep this in-house with your tribe and to come to the conclusions you're going to come to. And it's all in service of finding that better relationship the next time around. Because this was not it. And that starts with you grieving and reconnecting with yourself and realizing the parts of you that you gave away that you're going to reclaim and not give away the next time. The sacrifices or the sort of settling that you did this time around, you're not going to do it again. And there's no shoulda, woulda, coulda here. This is just, you going, I'm never doing this again. It's not worth it. Nobody's worth that. What else for Libra? What else for Libra? Libra. What else for, whoopsie. All right, we'll take it. Empress. Ooh, look at you. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Empress. Oh, I like that. So this could be Taurus or Aries right here. So we got the Empress and we got 6 of Wands. So this is you. So it's kind of like this right here. Self-care, focus on self-care, emotionally reconnecting with your tribe. This is going to be a group effort to get you out of this. You're going to kind of need to be bombarded with other people's opinions and support and reminding you, no, it was like this. This is kind of like, I hate to say intervention, but it's kind of like someone going, no. Don't see it that way. It's not true. Snap yourself out of that. and not that someone's just trying to make you happy and that toxic positivity. This is someone that's going to see you start falling down a rabbit hole and being like, no, you did enough, you were enough, you gave enough. This is not on you. This is someone that wasn't willing to meet you with compromise. That is not on you. You're going to need your tribe on this one, because you're going to be stuck on that for a while. So make sure that you have your friends and loved ones that'll support you with this and help you snap you out of it. And don't be ashamed that you need that or to ask for help. This is a doozy. You're going to need to be repeatedly reminded that this is something you're passing through. It's not a life sentence. This is something that's going to hurt less in a month. This is something that's going to hurt less in 2 weeks. And this is all about getting you closer to that relationship that's going to give back what you give also. No harm, no foul. Staying stuck, that would be a harm, that would be a foul. Making a decision to put your foot down and wanting to equality and more, efficacy in the relationship, and someone going, no, and walking away, that's not on you. All right, Libra, you keep your head up and keep your tribe close. And you keep moving forward and keep looking forward. None of this looking back. Or no, looking back, fine. Trying to understand it, thinking about it, understanding, fine. But no shoulda, woulda, coulda. That has no purpose. Instead of shoulda, woulda, coulda, it's I will, I am, I'm gonna. For the next one. All right. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. Brighter days ahead. Love and support to you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care, and thank you if you are a first responder or essential worker. Thank you for your service. Okay.